Okay, another 2 days has passed, so I'm going to give you another update on the black African dragon fruit as it ripes. So now this color is becoming a pale pink. A couple of days ago it was very translucent kind of pink, very pearl-like. Now it's just kind of a pale pink. Not as pretty of a pink in my opinion, but you can still see it. I'm still planning to harvest it next week, and I noticed something unique as it start to ripe. And okay, this is this big brother right here. This is starting to ripe also. How I can tell is that I notice a little bit of yellow coming through this particular fruit, and also if you see these little peaks where all of them are, all these maybe from a little profile you can see more. These peaks are not as noticeable as opposed to this one. You see these are more pointy, the peaks. It's like straight up. You see the perfect triangle from bottom up. Here the triangle's flattening out. So the fruit is filling in to all these peaks. So it's kind of like this, kind of very plump. So eventually I think that's how you know if it's starting to ripe or not. Is by the peaks start getting filled up so that they're flattening out, as opposed to this one that's still kind of like very, very defined triangles that, the peaks out there. One thing I want to share again, and that's the difference between a black African dragon fruit and a regular dragon fruit like this Cosmic Charlie right here. Last time I mentioned about the fins and everything, but I did not mention that the thorns that comes out of these on the regular dragon fruit, it comes at the bottom peak of this fin. See, all here. Whereas in the black dragon, it grows on the top of the. Oh, let me see if I can get it. It grows on the top of the fin. See, this is the height, the higher part of the fin. This is the dip. See, regular dragon fruits, they would have grown at the dip. But whereas here, they grow it at the top. See, at the top of the fin, which is interesting. And another thing is that you probably don't know, when you touch it, it's much rougher. It's kind of like a very fine sandpaper feel, as opposed to a regular dragon fruit, which is very smooth. Like, if you put some car wax on it, you could polish it. This one you can't. If you're going to try to polish, you're probably going to rub off the skin a little bit. And another thing you notice that as this dragon fruit grows or expands, they get plump. When they get plump, they kind of split themselves instead. So it's very easy for the skin to split, as opposed to these dragon fruit branches. They will never split like that. Maybe at the bottom when they really, so they do fill up. So this is the Cosmic Charlie at the bottom. You see this is all plump, kind of like the black dragon. In fact, you see the black dragon right next to it. It just start to get plump, like all from the bottom all the way up. They don't even like change. See, at some point the Cosmic Charlie start getting thin, like getting skinny on these areas. See, like all you see, you can feel the triangle, and you can see from here where I trimmed it. See, this is the triangle right there. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. And then I trimmed this one also. This is the black African. So they are, so they, once you trim it, there's a square like that shape, and you see the triangle. There's a flat part of it down here like this. That's how most dragons fruit do. They do a triangle, but then one side is flatter than the other. Now, another similarities between dragon fruit is that these with these dry roots that comes out. If you look over here, now these are the roots that's coming out of the the black African here, and these are the roots from my Cosmic Charlie. If you look at them, they're very similar. So they do, so they are kind of related in that way, where they have roots in the air. But anyways, this is an update, mainly for this guy, to show you how pretty it is. I'm going to give you a big picture just so you can see it.